What is up? What is up? What is up? It's your boy Jay, and I'm back with another video. Today I have a fun one for you guys. It is, well, you know by now, top 10 haunted places in the world. Now, for those that don't know me, I have a secret to tell. So, I've dealt with a lot of paranormal shit before in my life. You know what I'm saying? I know like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you talking about? And I'm not going to get into that right now because it's some shit that I don't like speaking about like that unless I know you. Or it's some shit that I just don't like speaking on unless I want to. And right now I don't want to. But just know, I've been through some wallops of situations, you feel me? Like, but that's why my faith in God is so high. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be. It gotta be. Like, it has to be. But, like, yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. It's like, hey, Friday the 13th wasn't that long ago. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple days back. You feel me? So, I guess we're going to get into this and see what they got to say about the 10 most haunted places in the world. I might not be doing a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? I might find it interesting. So, you know, it might be a short one. We'll figure it out together. Let's get it.
Well, all right. If you're just hanging out on your computer or with a friend watching videos on the internet, are you really alone? Have you checked the entire house? Why do you get the feeling you're being watched? We're going to the most haunted places in the world to find out if ghosts are real or how scared you really should be. So make sure to turn on the lights and shut the blinds because here's our top 10 most haunted places in the world and their spooky stories. Let's take a step back in history for our first haunted location. In 1536, the ex-queen Anne Boleyn was sentenced to beheading for treason against the king, the infamous Henry VIII.
I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Because they are not like putting a very eerie feeling behind it. Like the music they got going on behind this motherfucker is like trash. Like it's like some upbeat, like maybe you playing a game that's like really free roam and they just got this music playing behind there so that you know what I'm saying, like can just focus on your shit. But this is not giving me creep vibes. So I just wanted to let y'all know that.
Execution, she was sent to the Tower of London, presumably for an investigation into adultery, incest, and even witchcraft. 4 days later, she was executed. Historians believe there was little evidence for these charges. Henry may have simply wanted another girlfriend. Talk about an extreme way to end things. And since then, there have been reported sightings of an unholy spirit looking for revenge.
Bro, y'all gonna tell me first off, let me go back. My nigga, I see in there right now, bro, and whatever this little line is and then bubble, bro, there ain't shit there, bro. Like, nah, bro, nah. Show the hell ain't this nigga that look like he got a fucking hat on or some shit, bro. I'm not buying it. That actually doesn't look nothing like what they're looking into. Like, this the bullshit I be saying. The bullshit. Good bullshit. They be on good bullshit.
The Bermuda Triangle, one of the most famous mystery spots in the world. Yet we don't even know for sure if it is haunted or if something more is going on. There has been a history of famous disappearances between the island of Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico.
We've all heard about it.
While these high-profile missing persons and vehicles have yet to be found, it is also one of the most highly trafficked air and sea zones, and most people or ships have not disappeared. Take it for what you will. The Reichstag building in Berlin has a dark history of being the seat of power for Adolf Hitler. It has been said that the ghosts of guilty politicians from the Nazi era can be seen roaming the halls trying to find salvation for the sins they committed. The building has since been renovated many times, but its history will never be forgotten, and its reputation will linger like a ghost. The most famous prison in the world, Alcatraz, now shut down, had a reputation for being inescapable and for harboring some of the most violent criminals in the world, like...
So what are these motherfuckers doing? Like, I thought that this was going to be something like more than what it is. And I'm very disappointed. They just giving us fucking like history on places that bad shit happened at. That don't mean that it's like haunted or like it's like, you know, any kind of way, shape or form, like spiritual. Like literally anywhere where anybody is right now, there's been a lot of motherfuckers that have died right there in the past. Like it's just facts. Like right now, right here where I'm at, like I'm pretty sure that a few people have died in the mile radius, like over time. Like it's just facts. So like you can't just come on here and say, you know, well, you know, this is where prisoners were held out. Yeah, bro, there's been a lot of prisons that a lot of motherfuckers have died in, bro. That don't mean that every one of them is haunted or that every one of them got some like evil spirit in it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to give me a little bit more. Now, that one that they said before this one about the chick, you know what I'm saying, that they got, I guess they got killed because she was saying something about there was some witchcraft and incest going on there. Like that might be somewhere because witchcraft was involved. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of the tools that you need to open up portals, which you shouldn't do. Don't do it. But like, yeah, I don't believe the other ones outside of this. Maybe the Bermuda
An
Triangle.
isolated place containing restless spirits is bound to cause speculation about haunted energy. As recent as 2014, tourists claim to have spotted the ghost of a young woman in the visitation room, and others have claimed to hear the helpless cries of those who perished trying to escape the inescapable island. There is perhaps no place more infamous in the world for suicide than the Japanese suicide forest at the...
Now this one, ladies and gentlemen, might have some truth to it. Because there is a difference between people dying because of natural deaths or because that's the place that you were put at to unfortunately perish. Unless it was fortunate enough because you killed somebody, like a prison. Like this one, you got to think, when somebody dies, where's their mindset at, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's their mindset? And when people kill themselves, there's obviously something going on inside their head that is not about the right. And that's the first ingredient that you need in order for a place to be like really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, there might be some shit there. Like, you know, like there might be some other shit that's happening. Maybe this person was dealing with a demonic spirit or some shit like that. That's why he wanted to kill himself. But you know what I'm saying? Like to take the greatest gift that you got, which is your life, and throw it away, there has to be some other forces at work, which leads me to believe, like, yo, this place, although I do know the history of it, because, you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of people do go there because in Japan, like, I know for a while it was, and it might still be going on, but for a while, it was very common that if you failed to live up to what your mother and your father's expectations were of you, that it's honorable to kill yourself. Like, that's just, like, facts. Not move away and start fresh and just be like, you know what, man, I got filthy, now I can try my own shit. But to move away and to end your life. Or not to move away and end life, but to end your life. And that's a place where a lot of people went. Do the background check on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that I'm accurate with it. But this might have some juice to it.
Of Mount Fuji. In 2010, 54 people committed suicide there. Officials have even put up a sign warning people not to end their lives and to think of their families. No wonder such a place is supposed to be haunted. Having long been associated with death, there are potentially thousands of bodies who abandon their spirits to roam the forest forever. There are many old places in Mexico City, and it is claimed that many of the stations in the subway system are haunted. Whether it is an old Aztec warrior shouting against the Spanish conquest,
Bruh. Bruh. What the fuck is an old Aztec warrior doing just traveling through the subway? Man, these motherfuckers, man, they pissing me off. Like, yo, these motherfuckers been riding trains and shit, bro. What the fuck, bro? Like, hell nah. I'm about to get down here and spook some bitches. Like, get the fuck out of here. Not buying it.
Or an old man trying to keep passengers safe from being assaulted. The transit system has a reputation for keeping the dead awake. Some say it is attributed to the
What was
nearby
that?
graveyards or due to an accident in 1975 which awakened the spirits of the dead. Either way, I wouldn't want to be checking out those tunnels to find out. A hotel is supposed to be warm, inviting, and hospitable. Quite the opposite of a spooky haunting. But here's a sweeter ghost story than most. The Don Cesar Hotel in Florida was built by Thomas Rowe as a tribute to his deceased...
I don't know why I've heard that name.
This 277-room pink palace would host many famous people as its guests, but Thomas would never recover from the demise of his beloved. To this day, it is claimed he can be seen reunited with Lucinda, the love of his afterlife, enjoying their eternal honeymoon. The old Changi Hospital was built in 1935 by the British military in Changi, Singapore, and was used until 1997 when it was completely abandoned. Some claim that the bloody occupation of the Japanese soon after its construction is responsible for the ghost sightings and apparitions. Others claim it is the souls of those who passed or homeless wandering ghosts.
Now, that one I actually did see a little figure. But you can't trust anything nowadays because anything can be just put in a picture to make you seem like, I mean, like, I would have to watch the full video to, like, why that bitch had just got her hand behind her. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I don't understand what the thing is about hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, granted, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I were to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, be, oh, you feel me? Like, you know, like, yeah, like, it would be, like, creepy. But, you know, like, if a ghost is reaching out to get you, like, why is it just stopping here so you can see his hand, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm about to scare the shit out this nigga. Like, I'm about to get his ass. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. Like, they just gon', you know what I'm saying? Get your ass. You know what I'm saying? They ain't reaching out slow for fucking dramatic effect, bro. Like, you know, like, they gonna get your black ass. You feel me? But, you know, like, I just never understood, like, why, like, in all the horror movies, like, you always see, like, a shadow of a hand creeping by. Like, bro, no, if that motherfucker creeping by, bro, I guarantee you're done. You're motherfucking done. They ain't playing no games with your ass. Like, you dead, zo. Donezo. Like, finito. I might be using wrong words, but you get what I'm saying.
All we know is that there is very little as creepy as the dark, empty hallways of a haunted hospital. Errol Flynn was a Hollywood leading man, playboy, and wild party monster of the early 20th century. If you want something done right, you do it yourself. So Flynn bought the most expensive and biggest yacht of the time to host his parties. After years of drinking and heroin use, he passed away and his boat went into disuse, being docked in Monaco. It is said that he can be seen pacing on board and that the sound of partying can be heard in the distance. Sounds like it would be a fun party to attend. The Party of the Dead.
And again, the afterlife getting lit. He said, man, I done did all this heroin. I done did all these motherfucking drugs and I've been drinking this shit. Why the partying now? Let's turn this motherfucker on his head. You feel me? Yeah, I believe that.
Our top haunted place is both the most ancient and the most grand of places for dark spirits to settle. It is unsurprising that a monument built for the death of a king would be haunted. The pyramids were essentially ancient tombs to give the dead nobility a safe path into the netherworld.
Now, I could believe this one because of the simple fact that we don't know what kind of rituals they did back then, what kind of spiritual rituals they did back then to send their people off to wherever they believed they were going. So, like, you know, and plus there was a whole bunch of blasphemous things that were going on back then. So, I mean, like, it is a melting pot for some super spiritual shit to be going on. So, I could believe it. I don't 100% believe it, but I could believe that something is going on there. Plus, I seen a movie, The Mummy. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't proof, if that ain't proof, then what the fuck is? Motherfucking, I seen it already. What was it? Imhotep. And then what the fuck did that nigga say? What was that one? What was the chick's name? Fuck. What the fuck? He yelled her name, bro. That shit was fuck, man. I usually get it by now, but y'all remember the chick name? Fuck. Hold on, man. I can't figure it out. Fuck. Cut that. Yeah, I didn't figure it out. But, you know, yeah, that was a good movie.
It is said that any who open and enter the tombs will be subject to a curse of illness, bad luck, and death.
Anck-su-ma-moon. That's what it was. Anck-su-ma-moon. Remember he got out there and he was like, cause like he was finna die or some shit. Like, and if you was born in like 2000 or higher, you probably won't remember this. Maybe 1990 babies, anybody below remember this. But like, yeah, like in The Mummy, he was finna die, and Anck-su-ma-moon, which was his wife or whatever, his queen, she ain't stick around for the nigga, and that nigga was hurt. He was hurt. He was hurting. He was Anck-su-ma-moon. I like that word. Anck-su-ma-moon. I don't know. I like it.
Science has yet to back up any of these claims, but would you take the risk and enter the tombs to find out? Do you think ghosts are real? Do you think these locations are truly haunted? Or are some tricksters playing games with the rest of us to get our heartbeats racing? Let us know what you think, or maybe if you have the time and curiosity, you can visit these places and find out for yourself.
I do not have the time. I do not have the curiosity to visit the places. But, well, if I had the right group of people with me, you know what I'm saying, I'd do it. But, about the other question, do I think that ghosts are real? I can't say for sure that ghosts are real. I do believe and I do know the spirits are real. You feel me? So, I think that people get the two confused with each other. But I mean, like, yeah, I do believe in supernatural things and supernatural beings. You know what I'm saying? As far as like God, the devil, angels, demons. And I believe that there's a lot of different things in between, like in between God and the devil that happens on the earth that we can see visually, but we don't know what it is. For instance, there was this old thing. When I was in college, I took this class. It was, what the fuck was the class? It was, philosophy class. I took philosophy class, and they were talking about like, different theories and shit like that. And, one of the theories was, without going too far into it, one of the theories ended up being basically like back with the first people on like the earth, like the first humans and shit like that. Like say that one of them was walking along like the beach or something like that, and they picked up this shiny thing, like this shiny thing that had to be made by somebody because it's like not a natural thing that just happens. Like if you see rocks, you see sand, you see trees, you see limbs, you might even see like some weird animals on the beach and shit. Like that's something that they could like inside their head, like fathom. But if you see this shiny thing and then you turn it over and you start seeing that it's moving on its own, you know what I'm saying? And it has like these different like notches in it and shit like that. We know that to be a watch. So if you walked on the beach and you saw it, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, okay, that's a watch. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's watch washed up on the beach. But for a person that has no clue, has no idea about even time itself and how you track time and shit, other than the sun in the sky and shit, like to him, he's like, this is out of this world. You know what I'm saying? If you could lend him a little bit of our the way we speak, he'd be like, this is something alien, you know? But, you know, he just wasn't in a time, or she just wasn't in a time and a place where she could understand exactly what that was. I believe the same thing happens like with us, like with the happenings that happen, like the things that we see, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that we dream, you know, the things that just straight up just be there. Sometimes you don't understand why. You like, nah, I was bullshitting. I know I didn't. Maybe you didn't, but it's the same concept. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you can't understand it now doesn't mean that it's fake, because if he found that watch then, like he see it, it's there, but it's just you don't have the necessary information to understand what it is. And I believe that line between like God and the devil and all the things that happen in between, like it's real. We just don't have the mindsets, nor the technology, nor the knowledge to understand that. And with that being said, this has been a live reaction to top 10 haunted places in the world. It was boo-boo. It was trash. I'm not feeling the shivers. Like my roommates, they gone. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, usually if I watch something creepy, you know what I'm saying? Creepy enough, you know what I'm saying? They get to, the fuck was that? The fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that shit gonna be going on tonight. And if it do, I got the good holy Bible in the back. You feel me? Like it's in my room. You know, I stay prayed up. You feel me? But not off of that video. Maybe I'll bring this around. Maybe I'll, do it again. I don't know. Depends if y'all like it or not. But remember, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. I said 3 times. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, support. I can only go as far as you guys allow me to. With that being said, peace.